This class is brought to you by Ayowilliams Photography, and the facilitator is Ayola Obushakin, and the one just right here in front of your screen, and the founder of Ayowilliams Photography in Nigeria. I hope to have branches in that part of the country, other part of the world. So if you hear Ayowilliams Photography somewhere else, just know. All right, so why should you pay attention to me? So many of us got this invitation from people that are not from me directly. And, it's very interesting to know that so many people to join this class, even though they don't even know the person that is going to speak. So I started photography officially in 2015. So that's why I just said I have over 4 years experience. When I was creating this slide, it wasn't up to 5 yet, because I went photography is 5 years. It's going to be 5 years this year. So maybe when we have our anniversary, we invite everyone. And in my 5 years of doing professionally, I have been able to use different kind of cameras. Started from point and shoot, that was those small box cameras, to professional DSLR, and to phone cameras. Like I use, basically right now in 2020, I've used my phone camera more than the way I've used my professional camera, because this COVID-19 has allowed me to make more use of my phone, since I can carry my camera out and do my daily activities with my camera. And I am a graduate of the Department of Guidance and Counseling in Education from the University of Ibadan. And I'm automatically a teacher and a counselor, but I'm not a professional counselor because there are other things to do before I can achieve that. So that's my discipline. So I have also successfully coached some young people in the art of photography. I've been able to help few people to learn photography from the scratch, and they are now practicing themselves. So they are very young people and talented people. And many of them are even doing things that I have not done. They are doing better than me in some aspect. And I'm glad that has happened. So I think I think I'm qualified to teach, if you agree with me. So now that we have a reason to pay attention to me, let's know why we are here. We are here because we want to take better pictures with our phones. We want to have better exposure, personal improvement. Some of us just want to learn something. We're in this coronavirus time and everybody's at home, less busy. We have the opportunity to learn so much. I have learned so much through this season, and I know many of us too are here for that. Then creativity. Some people are here because they want to improve how creative they are. And some people are also here because they want to boost their business visibility. So what do I mean by boosting business visibility? You know, the whole world now has now come to see the advantage and the opportunities that are present in the online space, on social media. We now see a need for us to put our business out there. So many businesses that were not of social media or that did not put themselves online are now looking for ways to come online because of this virus, this coronavirus lockdown that we are. So we see that only businesses that already have online presence are still able to function in this time whereby we can't move around. So to give our audience better visuals. Now, imagine that you are coming to my WhatsApp for the first time, and my profile picture is just one very dark picture, one very dull picture that is not attractive, and I call myself a photographer. What kind of photographer would you see? You might say, this person, I didn't work like this. Person should do all this, we just snap wait and get to. I don't think, before I even speak, before I show you my work, you already have the first impression that this guy might not be good, because you are seeing something that is not attractive. You're not getting that feeling you should get of a professional. The standard of professionalism, you're not seeing it at the first instance. So your as small as your WhatsApp profile picture is, it can tell a lot about your business. So if you don't have very good pictures at the forefront for people to see in the online space, it's difficult for you to win that client. So for you to be able to give your business or yourself or your audience good visuals for them to see things, make them see that, oh, you look good, you are doing well. You need to have very good pictures. Now, what's the importance of this class? We know the reason. Now, why should I invest my time, my data, into this class? Now, digital revolution. As I said earlier, the world is becoming a more digital space, and this coronavirus season that we are has made it more, has increased the need for people to go digital. So everybody is trying to be online, get a website. They are trying to make sure their Instagram, Facebook pages are running perfectly. And you can't do these things without having good pictures. Some years ago, some companies might not see the need to be on Instagram or social media platform. But now every company wants to be on social media. They want to be on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and every other popular social media platform that they can find themselves, because they know their clients, their market is just there. Now, it's not easy to book photography services, especially if one is still a growing entrepreneur or you just want to take a good picture of yourself. Photography is not cheap, it's expensive. So to reduce the cost that you spend on photographing your product, photographing your goods and services, you need to know how to make use of your phone, because you have a very powerful tool already, powerful tool and a powerful camera in your hand, just for you to know how to leverage on it. Healthy competition in the online market space. For you to be able to meet up the standard of the existing competition already in the online space, digital market, you need to have very good vision. You need to have very stunning pictures, amazing pictures. And since you can't spend all your profits on booking a professional photographer to snap all your products. Maybe you are someone that imports goods and services, goods every week from another country, and you have need to always put your product out there all the time. You might not have the producer give you interesting pictures. You might need to snap those things yourself. How are you going to compete well if you cannot put a very nice picture? That is why you need to be in this class. Now, digital and social media marketing. Those who are into things like this, they know the importance of good pictures. You see so many people are not professional photographers, but they are professional phone photographers because they have learned the art of using their phone very well to take good pictures, and they use it to boost their social media space, and they have so many followers. People are always amazed and eager to see their pictures, because you know this person always bringing sweet pictures to the table. Attracting more customers. You need to attract more customers with your pictures. You cannot attract customers with dull pictures, with boring pictures, with pictures that are not looking good. You need to attract your customers with very good pictures. That's why you need to be in this class. Having a more professional look. Yes, I said that before when I was talking about healthy competition in the market and the reason why we're here. Now, you need that. For you to have a professional outlook, you need to have a very good picture. It might be your face, picture of your face, of yourself. And maybe you're not willing to afford professional service. Get this with your phone. You look at big companies, big organizations, corporations, and you see their board of directors, you see their pictures. They look so nice. They look so creamy. Like they look so crisp. Like you just want to, I want to be like this person. Look at the picture. Look at how the person looks like. You see you see the importance of that person just from the picture. You can also achieve that for yourself. You don't have to break the bank to do that. So that is why this class is important, so that you can achieve all these things and more. Now, what are we going to learn today? We're going to learn what phone photography is. We're going to learn how to use our flash. We're also going to learn how to maximize our phone camera, the use of our phone camera. Many of us have so many heavy phones, very expensive phones. They have 48 megapixel, they have 20 megapixel, and the likes, front camera, 30 megapixel, and stuff like that. How do you maximize the use of these things? Some of us just use this phone to take selfies and take funny pictures while our business is suffering, while you can't even start a very clean, nice picture of the product that you're doing. How can you maximize the full potential of the phone? Those are the things we're going to learn today. Now, let's take a look at this picture. Looking at this picture, I can tell you that this picture was taken with my professional camera. I can tell you that, and you will not dispute. But I'm telling you here that this picture was taken with my phone. It's not as good as what I would have done with my professional camera, but this is a very good picture for a phone standard, and it can be more, it can be better than this. So this picture was taken with my phone. Now let's go forward. Now look at the picture on the left and the one on the right. And the one on the left, good. It's you can see the person's face, you can see the face mask, you can see the sky, you can see the lines, the wires, you can even see a NEPA ladder behind. You can see the housing and everything. On the other side, we just see a portrait of somebody looking straight into the camera. Now, the picture on the right can just pass a very important information that you should stay safe, use your face mask, and be alert. But the picture on the left is just there. We know he's wearing a face mask, but the depth of the message is not there. You can't see it. You have so many distractions. So how can you take pictures like the one on the right? It comes with constant practice and having the knowledge, which you are getting here already. Now look at the picture on the left here. We have a product picture of Nivea. Now you see the picture on the left is not bad. It's good. We can see the name of the product. We can see the product. We know what it is. But look at the background. Look at the picture. Look at the way it is taken. It's just there, like very flat and boring. But the one on the right-hand side, you can see it's very precise, straight to the point. You know what we're talking about. The background is clean and clear, and the product is selling itself already. If you're going to put this product on Jumia or Konga, you would be able to sell easily. If you put the other one, the one on the left-hand side, and you want to sell on Jumia or Konga or any online platform, they will not accept this picture because it is not a sellable picture. It's just a picture that shows that this is a product, but it's not a sellable picture. So you can achieve this picture on the right with your phone. I achieved this picture with my phone, and I'm going to prove it. Now, this is another picture of the same product. Now, this is another perspective that I've taken. I took this picture. Now, if you look at the picture, we have two colors. We have white and yellow. Naturally, some people might think I made this background graphically. Maybe I edited it on my phone, or I did it on my laptop. I did some graphic work and stuff like that. But no, I didn't do that. This is just plain paper background. I just arranged it to the way I want it to look, and I placed the product, used my lighting properly, and used my camera settings the way I should use them, and I got this picture. Very clean and clear. If not that this picture, this product is old because product is mine actually. It will look sweeter than this, but because it's something I've used for weeks now, and I just have to use it to do this sample. So, but the point is, this picture looks very clean, very professional. If you put this on your startup and you say you're selling this, somebody that is in need will definitely want to buy. Will not have to say, okay, let me go to Junior. So I have someone that can sell this to. Look at it. The outlook is so nice. It's appealing. So that is what you should be able to achieve with your phone. And look at this one. This is a spectacle. It's from Casoletti. Casoletti gave me this anti-blue light glass, and he allowed me to use it to do my practice, my sample for the class. So you can see it's very precise, it's very straight, very composed. It's not bending. You're not seeing that the picture is bending to one side and it's not looking good. It's just straight to the point and it's complete. You can get this kind of picture from your phone. And one thing you should notice is that you cannot really see the splash of one harsh looking light on the glass, on the frame. No, not the frame, on the lens of the spectacle. You can't see it because I did not use my phone flash. I used something else. So all this you get to know from this class. All right. Now this is another one. Looking at this wristwatch alone, some people that are wristwatch, will I call them addict or freak? No, but let's just say people that love wristwatches will see this kind of watch and will be attracted because it looks very, very important. It looks expensive from the picture. There's a way you take this same picture. And it will look so dull. It will look like this 500 wristwatch you sell at Oshodi Market. So, but because of the way we've taken the picture, it looks so elegant. It looks like a royal wristwatch. So you can achieve this on your phone camera. Now I'm going to show you what the before and after of this particular image that is coming on the screen right now. I'm going to play this. Now, can you see the difference? This is the before of this image before I transformed it to the one on the right. Now, you see on the left-hand side, you see the picture is looking dull and stuff like that. Then in a while, it comes up bright. Now, I snapped this picture with my phone and I edited it with my phone. And I'm going to prove it. I edited it with my phone because some of you might think, I didn't get the photographer and he can just easily do this with laptop and just come and give us Google. Come and we call it Lamba or Sakamaji. So, but this is not Sakamaji. This is real. Now, this is proof that these pictures were taken from my phone. You can see the settings, the picture properties. This is not how a picture property will come out on the camera. It's different. This is my phone. You can see my touchpad just below, and shows that it's from my phone. So if I use my camera to take this particular image, it won't come out like this. You can see the naming of the picture. It is IMG _ 2020 415 115 like that. The camera, a professional camera wouldn't name pictures like this. So this is real and it's coming from my phone. Please, I would like to tell everyone to stop tapping on their screen or join on their screen because it's disrupting the class, and you can avoid touching or playing around your phone screen. So you can just tap on that. There's this pen button that has a round circle. You can tap on it and click clear. You're the one doing that, please. Thank you. So back to the class. Now, this is another picture that I achieved with my phone. On the day I took this picture, I was taking this picture for casoletti.com.ng. They are into sales of sneakers and fashionable items. Now, we wanted to do a shoot for this particular shoe, this footwear, and we went to this park, and we're supposed to use my professional camera, but the security officials came and said the supervisor is coming, and they might not be happy if they see us taking pictures, maybe because they didn't take permission from the authorities and stuff like that. And they said we cannot start again. I asked them, what about phone? Are they going to complain to see us? They said no. Then we switched to phone. That was how we got this picture. You can see the left-hand side, that is the raw picture from the phone camera. On the right-hand side, this is the edited one in the phone camera. You can see the difference is so clear. The footwear is very, very sharp, and you can see the colors very bright, and everything is looking good. So that's that on that. So all of us can achieve this kind of pictures with our phone. It's not limited to only a professional photographer. Anybody can do this if you have a smartphone. Now, what is photography? Photography is the art and practice of processing images with an electronic device called a camera, which works by recording light. In simple terms, photography is just a way of getting images or getting pictures with a device called a camera. And the camera works by recording light. Now, if you're watching the screen where my video where I'm talking is showing, I'm going to block the light I'm using right now, and you see the difference. So once I block this light, I can't block it well. Let's say I turn the light away. You can see that the quality of the video has changed because I have reduced the quality of light that I'm getting. So that is why I say the camera records light. So the quality of light determines the quality of picture you get. So I just want you to understand how photography works. If there is no good lighting, you can't get good pictures. So that's why light is important. So the camera actually works by recording light. So that's what photography is. All right. So phone photography is just the art of using our smartphone cameras to take photographs, whether we use an Android phone or an iPhone. Now, many people have the misconception that if you're not using an iPhone, you can get very good and interesting pictures. That is not true. Any phone that has a good camera can take good pictures. I don't use an iPhone, I use an Huawei Y9 phone, and I take very good pictures. And those of you that have seen pictures that I posted on my status and other places, you see that I take very good phone photography pictures with my phone. Now, phone photography is a part and parcel of our lives. Now, some of you might feel that the talk is getting too much. You cannot understand or practice the art of something without understanding it. If you don't know what photography is, if you don't know the basics, the elements that works to give you good pictures, you cannot actually be very good at it. So it might look as if we're talking too much, but it's more of preparing our minds so that we can be able to understand the art of taking good pictures. Now, how has photography become a part and parcel of our lives? Everybody uses a phone. Almost everybody uses a phone that has a camera. And every day we relate our lives and our society with our camera. If you're eating, you can post pictures of your food. If you have a dog, you can post pictures of you with the dog. If you're walking on the street, you can take selfies. If you see a friend, you can take pictures with that friend for social media. And if you see things happening in the society, before you know, people can bring out their phone and start taking pictures already. So even before the journalists will come and start taking their pictures, sorry about that, pictures are already out on the digital space. So photography has become a part of our everyday life. Everybody has access to photography now. It's not like before that only professional photographers can do this job. Everybody can practice photography with the help of their camera phone. But the question is, how productive is the use of your phone camera? How productive is it? Is it just there for you to be able to show that you have a very expensive phone, or you can make the most out of the phone? Ask yourself that question, and at the end of this class, you will know how to apply the answer you give yourself. Take a look at these statistics. In 2017, 4.7% people use their tablet to take pictures. 10.3% people use their digital cameras to take pictures. 85% use their smartphones to take pictures. Now, what does this statistic show? It shows that people are getting to know the importance, the need, the benefit of using their smartphone cameras. Everybody uses their smartphone cameras. This is a 2017 statistic. In 2020, this is a different ball game. Even photographers and professionals use their phone for backup. They use their phone sometimes to do their jobs. You might not know because they won't tell you. So yours is for you to see a very good picture. If I don't put it on my status on WhatsApp or on Instagram or anywhere and tell you that this picture was taken with my phone, you will not know. I posted some pictures some days back on my status, and people were asking, "Wow, did you take this with your phone? Take with your phone? Are you sure it's your phone?" So, but I'm here to tell you today that you can achieve those good pictures with your phone. What kind of photography can you practice with your phone? You can practice nature. You can practice landscape. You can practice portrait. You can practice product, documentary, fine art, long exposure, time lapse. I can't go deep into these things now, but nature photography, you can take a very good picture of the fruit. If you are someone that loves nature, you can use your phone to take very stunning images of green environment. You can take pictures of water dropping on the leaf. You can take good pictures of the sunset. Landscape pictures, you can take pictures of a very nice landscape. Maybe you're walking through, maybe you have opportunities to visit one of the rural areas and you see this very lovely landscape with huts with thatched roofs and this nice horizon. You want to take the picture. If you don't have the right knowledge, you take that picture and it will not look good. You will not be happy with it. But when you have the right knowledge, you can take these pictures and look at it. And when you post it, people will say, "Wow, where is this? Who took it? Is it your phone?" And you feel good about yourself. So it's also an emotional gratification that you did a good job. Now, portrait, you can use your phone to take portraits, pictures of yourself. You can use your phone to take pictures of yourself as a CEO, as an entrepreneur, as anything, and let people see how good you are from your pictures. Now, in bracket there, I put a small note. You can take sharp passport photos, sharp passport photographs with your phone. What do I mean? It means that you don't have to go to the studio all the time to take passport photographs. You can do that right on your phone. You don't have to meet a photographer to take this all the time. Maybe at night you just get this. You've been trying to lobby for this job, and you just get an email at 12 midnight, and you have to submit whatever thing you're going to submit before 8 o'clock in the morning, and you don't have a digital passport on your phone. How can you do this? You now have to start calling one guy, "Please, I want to take passport." And I say, "I'll open by 10 o'clock. I'm not," and you'll be you will not be well composed. But if you have the knowledge of using your phone to take very good pictures, you have good phone photography knowledge, you can take this picture right in your home with your phone and you get a very good passport photograph. Your phone is a scanner. You can use your phone to scan documents. How many of us want to scan our certificates, our documents and stuff? We want to look for scanner, go to the office, go to a cyber cafe. Your phone can do this because from the beginning I told you that your phone can record light. The camera works by recording light, and that's the same way the phone camera works. So the phone is a perfect scanner. You don't even have to download any third-party app to scan any pictures on your phone. Just place the document on a flat, smooth surface and take the picture. There are so many editing apps you can use to crop the unwanted part and make the picture straight and very good. I'm going to give us a tip on that later on. Documentary, you can take documentary pictures with your phone. You can tell artistic stories of your environment. We're in COVID-19, so many things are happening. Some people are taking it as a hobby to take visual of give their audience visuals of what's happening in their environment, and they take this with very good pictures taken with their phone. You can also do that. Fine art photography. You can, if you're a lover of art, lover of deep pictures, you like artistic stuff, you want to take pictures of just water on the ground, or you see patterns and lines on a wall somewhere, and you see it as something artistic. You want to take it. How can you take these pictures and make it look artistic? The knowledge you get from phone photography is what can help you. Long exposure, time lapse, all these things are other things you can do with your phone that people normally do not know. Now let's go to using our phone flash. Our phone flash is made of LED light, and you can either use the phone flash or not use it at home. The best source of light is natural light. That is how you can get the best picture. The only reason why I'm using an artificial light is because it's getting dark already and I am indoors. That's why I'm using artificial light for this video, for this class. Now, natural light is the best source of light. Why do I say so? It's because natural light is, you can't quantify it. It's always available. It's always there. You cannot reduce it. You can increase it. You can't control it. So you have to flow with it. The advantage of natural light is that it is enough. It's always there. It's abundant. Natural light is key when taking very good pictures, whether of your product, of yourself, of anything you want to take. Natural light is very, very, very interesting, and it makes your pictures come out well. So in subsequent slide, I'm going to show you how natural light actually makes pictures come out very well. So what should you not do with your phone flash? Do not use your phone flash to take pictures of your product. Do not use your phone flash to take pictures of yourself. If you want to use that picture to sell yourself, do not use phone flash. Look for a larger source of light. If it is in the daytime, look for natural light. If it's in the night or whenever it's dark or indoors, look for a large source of light. It helps improve the quality of your picture because enough and quality light will make your pictures come out better and crisp and sharp. So do not use your phone camera flash, except you want to use the flash external light for whatever you snap. That is the only time using your phone flash will really work. But if you're pointing your phone and using the flash directly, it gives this kind of ugly overcast, and sometimes at night it can give you red eyes. When you snap with your phone flash, you see the reflection on the eyes of the subject or the person you're snapping, and it doesn't make it look good. You're at an event and you want to take pictures. If there is enough light in that on your phone flash, just take it well. If you can key into this knowledge that we're going to give you today, you will be able to take pictures well in a well-lit hall or a well-lit environment without using your phone flash. So the last point here says that the third point says the phone camera flash does not necessarily improve the quality of your pictures. It only brightens it in most cases. Yeah, that's what it does. It just brightens the picture. It doesn't give you the quality. It doesn't improve the quality. Unlike professional photographers that have so many kind of lights, artificial light that they can manipulate and use well, the phone camera flash does not have that capability. It is only when you use it as an external source of light to take a very small product that it can work. The last point here says the source of your phone camera flash is very small. Even in the highest power, it can only give you brightness and not quality. It can only brighten your picture and not. So avoid the use of your phone flash. Look for natural light or look for a bigger source of light. Now, how can we maximize our phone camera, its full potential? Now, many of us just use our phone, take pictures. We don't know the settings. We don't know how to work with the settings on the phone camera. There's so many settings with your phone that you can optimize and help you get sharper pictures and clearer pictures. Knowing how to use your phone perfectly, knowing how to work with the settings, practicing with the settings and everything, you know what your phone can do and you know the limit you can push your phone to. For example, we have this picture on the screen where you have a resolution. Sometimes our phone camera might not be set to the highest resolution. To get very good and nice pictures, always set your phone camera to the highest resolution. Give you all the details, all the ability that your phone camera can give. You'll be able to use it using your phone on the highest resolution. Every phone has different resolution depending on the megapixel of the phone. You have to always use the highest so that you can get the best of the camera. Now, how do we now maximize? Let's optimize it. First, clean your phone camera lens before using it. I always say this all the time when I see my friends or anybody that is close to me using the phone to take pictures. I always tell them, have you cleaned the phone camera lens? Sometimes you think your phone camera is not good, and the thing is that you've not just cleaned the lens. Some of our phones have back casing in which there is another protective foil or plastic that's covering the camera. Have you taken time to open it and clean it in and out so that you can have the best of your phone camera quality? Always do that. Clean your phone camera lens so that you can get the best and sharpest of pictures from the camera. Get familiar with your phone camera modes. Phone camera has so many modes. We have automatic, we have pro mode, we have aperture mode, we have portrait mode, we have landscape. Some phone has time lapse, some phone have HDR, some have panorama. You need to know what this thing do so that when you need it, your brain will immediately tell you that this is what you should do because you have practiced with it. Understand your phone camera settings. I mentioned that earlier. You have to understand the settings of your phone camera so you can maximize the use of it. Play with the free editing feature that comes with your phone gallery. Every phone gallery comes with an editing app installed already in the phone without even downloading any one. If you open your phone camera and go to the gallery part, you will see edit under, or when you click options, you see edit. When you click on edit, the phone already has its own editing panel. Just use it, play with it, touch the saturation, brightness, contrast, sharpness. You see how this thing works and it helps you bring out the best of pictures from your phone. Learn to chase light and catch it. How you chase light is just an expression. You can't actually catch light or chase light. You can do this. I'm going to show you how to chase light in the next slide. So chasing light just means looking for the best quality light available for you to take your pictures. So when you can use that light to take your pictures, it means you've caught the light. Now make your hand steady and tap gently when you're taking pictures. Always use both hands to take your pictures with your phone. There are other things you can use. You can use tripods so that your phone can be steady and you won't have any camera shake, because a little shake can make that sharp picture lose focus or make the picture look shaky. So always hold your hand firm with the use both hands to hold the camera firm and tap gently on the screen, or you use the decrease volume button. For Android users, decrease volume button helps you take pictures. When you put your phone either in landscape or portrait position, you can just tap on that decrease button and take your picture. But always tap gently. Or a tip that you can take home, you can use the timer option. That's why you have to get familiar with your settings. There is the timer settings whereby once you tap your shutter or you want to take that button you press to take the picture, it will take 2 seconds or 5 seconds or 10 seconds to snap pictures depending on what you set. So if you set your timer to 5 seconds, once you tap the shutter button, the phone will take 5 seconds before it will automatically take the picture. So you have 5 seconds to hold your hand steady and get ready to let that picture come out very well and sharp. Now, understand when to use portrait and landscape orientation. Many people do not know the difference between landscape and portrait. So they just believe that when they want to take their phone, because their phone is straight, they have to take their picture straight like this. When you want to take a picture of a large gathering, maybe you're going to take a family picture, you're at a wedding and family members are there, you want to take a picture with the phone and you're in charge to take a picture. And you are not taking the picture in portrait mode, that is holding your phone straight up. You want to take a picture of a group of 20, 25 people or 15 people, and you're using your phone camera. The megapixel that your camera carries will be underutilized. What do I mean? The megapixel, the details of the pictures are all in the megapixel of your camera. So if you use the portrait mode, portrait orientation, that's holding your phone straight to take a large picture, those spaces you see up and down will be wasted. You'll just be wasting the megapixel of the picture, wasting that space, and it's not utilized. But when you are taking it wide, you hold your phone steady and wide to take a large group, everybody will fit into the frame perfectly. So you will not have unnecessary space. And you don't have to shift back so much. Just shift back to the point where you can get everybody in the frame and you get the pictures right. Everybody will take his own space in that picture, and the quality of the camera will be maximized. You'll be able to use your phone camera quality to the best possible feature. So the next one is learn to improvise. Learn to improvise. You need to be able to improvise all the time. There are so many things that you can use in your house, in your home, to take a very good picture. I mean, so you can improvise with colors, improvise with textures, with backgrounds, with your clothing. You can improvise with so many things. With light, you can improvise with light. You can play with light around your product or whatever you want to snap, and you might see a sunset and you want to have a very nice picture. You take the pictures from different angles, see how the light affects your subject or affects whatever you're snapping, and play with it. See ways you can improvise with anything. You can, if you have flowers at home, those plastic flowers, you have products that you want to sell. Maybe you sell naturally made cream. You can use those flowers, arrange around your pictures, and see how it comes out. So doing those things will help improve your phone photography skills. Now, this is chasing light. Watch this short video that will show you how to chase light. Now you can see that taking this picture at first, there is this heavy shadow. I don't want that. I have to move my camera to another angle, turn the product to another angle to make sure I'm getting the best light possible. I don't want that shadow. So I have to move into where there's a shade so I can get very clean background. And you can see now the picture is looking good. I don't have unnecessary shadows and harsh black shadows in my picture and in my background. Now look at the sky in this place, in this video. It's good to always take your pictures in natural lighting, but you need to understand that you do not take pictures of your product, or you want to take a very nice picture under harsh light, especially when the sun is over your head. It will create this kind of very annoying shadow on your eyes, on your nose, or if you're somebody that there's people that the shape of your head will allow the sun to cast this heavy shadow on their eyes. So you need to know when to take your pictures directly under the sun and when to enter a shade. So I have to enter a little shade where I know there's still enough light coming in, and I use it to take that product. Now you see the sky now. This is the best time to take pictures when the sun is behind cloud. The cloud is like a diffuser. It's like a filter. It filters the harshness of the sun and gives you this balanced, even light. This is the best time to take very good pictures. Now, practice. You have to practice a lot. Practice makes perfect. There are so many people that are not professional photographers, but they are professional phone photographers. They practice a lot. Not that they went to school to learn this, but because of constant practice, they are able to maximize the use of their phone, and they've seen so many ways they can use their phone to get good pictures, and they use it and they get good pictures. So many people online that are not professional photographers, but when you check their timeline, you see very interesting pictures of themselves, just pictures of themselves and their family, or pictures of themselves and their pets. The picture looks so nice that you want to have that kind of a picture. You also can have that picture if you practice all the things that we have mentioned in this class. Now, what's next? Now, from the beginning of this class to this moment, we're just taking baby steps. These are baby steps that exposes you to the knowledge you need to prepare you to be able to understand what you need to do, the steps you need to take, so that you can actually practice and be at the highest point of knowledge in phone photography. You need to take the next step. These are baby steps. You know the little things to do: cleaning your phone camera lens, not using flash, making sure you're using portrait and landscape in the right situation, and some other things that I've mentioned today. Now, I'm going to explain certain things. Lighting. You need to understand lighting very, very well to be able to make maximum use of your phone. If you don't understand lighting, you cannot do photography in any form, whether professionally or with your phone. There are so many types of light. And understanding this kind of this lighting will help you to bring out the best of your phone camera. Unlocking pro mode. Many of us might have seen this mode on your phone, but you don't know what it means, so you ignore it all the time. Some of us don't even know that it's present in our phones. Any phone that has been made last year and 2 years ago till now will have this mode. How can you unlock this pro mode? How can you use it? Pro mode is very simple. It just needs professional mode. It helps you capture photos with your phone like a professional. The way I will use my DSLR, my professional Canon camera to take pictures is how you will use it in this mode. And this mode is right there on your phone. Editing. You need to understand how to edit properly. Many of us have so many editing apps on our phones already, and we use them. Sometimes we overuse them, sometimes we underuse them, but you need to understand how to use them to get the best of your pictures. There are editing apps that will help you edit every color on your picture. You can edit red, blue, yellow, green, the white, the black, the saturation, the sharpness, everything that is to be done on your picture. You can do them with certain editing apps. I'm going to give us one. It's called Snapseed. 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 You can download Snapseed if you don't have it on your phone and play around with it. It's very easy to use. Once you import your pictures, you see presets already. You see tools where you can tune your images. You can increase the brightness, increase the contrast, add color, increase the saturation, change the warmth of the picture. You want it to look like a picture taken in the morning or in the night or in the evening. You can adjust those things. You can add some effects, add text to your pictures, and make them come alive. Improvising. You should be able to improvise very well. There are so many things that you can use to improvise. If you key into this knowledge that I'm going to be giving to you, that I'm going to be providing for you, you will understand how to improvise with anything you have and get the best pictures from it. Now, phone photography gear. There are so many equipments that you can add to your phone, add-ons that you can use with your phone and get the best of picture quality and very good pictures from your phone camera. We have lenses that can be attached to the phone now. We have phone camera cases, and we have tripods, different type of tripods, and so many other things that you can add to your camera. We have filters that you can add to your camera that will help you maximize the use of your phone camera. Now, online support and assistance. Because some of us might be new to this, it might be difficult for us to actually grab all the knowledge from this free class. We need guidance, we need support and assistance on how to actually achieve this thing. You can get this. You can get this online support and assistance from us. So the next slide will tell you why I've been explaining all these things. This free class is what I call baby steps. And you've been able to understand certain things, basic knowledge of phone photography, the little things that people can do, that you can do, the core concept, the basic concept of phone photography. I've mentioned them: editing, lighting, composition, understanding your phone camera settings, cleaning your phone camera, understanding lighting, not using your phone flash, using it at the right time. All those things are things that are just basic concepts for you to be able to take good pictures. But if you want to go further and actually maximize the full potential of your phone, you can apply for this masterclass. You should apply for the masterclass because I cannot download all the knowledge I have on this right here, right now. If you want to be a pro at taking very good pictures with your phone, you need to attend the masterclass. This free class has been educative, it has been informative, but the masterclass will go further, will go further in showing you those details, the nitty-gritty of this phone photography, the kind of texture you can use, the kind of background you can use, what you can improvise with, what is around you that you can use, how to compose your pictures. Look at the picture on this banner. This picture is well composed. Everything you see is on purpose, by chance. Everything was set for a purpose so that it can be attractive and it can give nice, interesting visual experience. So if you want to join the class, you can just follow the link there, bit.ly/masterclass AWC. You can type it on your browser and it will lead you straight to me, and you can get started. So the class is just 2,000 naira. If we're not in the COVID period, it would have been, I would have charged 5,000 naira for this class, but everything is, everybody's trying money right now, and we need to manage how we spend money. So that's why we have to make the class 2,000 naira. So it's not a free class. This is the free class, but this is not the free class. The master class is not free. So because there are so many things that we have to put in place so that you can actually benefit fully and move your phone photography skills from flat, boring to interesting and awe-inspiring. People will say, wow, when you take your picture. Even with the knowledge you have here now, you can still make people say, wow. In the previous batches we had today, people have started practicing what they learned. They've sent us pictures. I'm going to be posting them on my status. They send us pictures of their food, of their products, of their environment, of the landscape they can see. And they are already doing great with the little knowledge they already have. So if you want to do more and do exactly the way I do mine, you need to pay for the masterclass. So this information you've gotten here today does not rule out the services of a professional. It doesn't make you think that you can ignore a photographer and water down their services, or you cannot price the photographer the way you like because you have knowledge on this. No. If you're going to be doing branding, full branding, you're going to be doing advertising on billboards, on TV, don't use your phone. Get a professional photographer. This phone knowledge is to help you for your everyday running of your business, or if you're a socialite, or you just want to have good pictures of yourself, good, fine. For Instagram and Facebook, very perfect. But for serious business, this class is for your everyday. You have products you want to push out every time. You want people to see good pictures from you all the time. Emergency situations, you don't have to start looking for photographer up and down, and you get stressed. Just do it from your phone right there, and you get. So when there's not time, you calm down and discuss with your photographer and get very good pictures for whatever you want to do. So question and answers will be attended to on WhatsApp. This is the last class for today, so we'll be able to answer everybody now on WhatsApp. Thank you so much for participating in this class. I feel so elated. I feel privileged and honored to have everybody stand before me to teach. And I'm very happy that you were able to learn one or two things from me. And you can give us a shout out on Instagram, on Facebook, on our WhatsApp group. You can send us a shout out, and you can tell people what you've learned today. Let people know you've learned something good from Ayowilliams photography. So signing out is me, Ayola Ogushaki, and thank you so much. I'll be expecting those of you that want to key into the masterclass to send me a DM. Our IG handle is Ayowilliams Photography. Facebook too is Ayowilliams Photography, and that's it. And our website, we have a website, awp.com.ng, and it's not fully functional yet, but as time goes on, we'll be able to. If you search the address, you'll see something there. But we want to make sure that we have information not just about our services, but information about things you can learn on improving your everyday photography life, because photography is now part of our everyday life. So thank you so much, and see you guys on WhatsApp. Bye.